Antoine Howard, and what we're going to do is we are going to just talk straight facts, okay? We're going to get into what I believe is a fantastic buy. This is not financial advice, but we're going to be talking about ICP, the internet computer. So if you like this kind of stuff, just go ahead and subscribe. We post this stuff pretty regularly. And if you really like this stuff, consider joining our private group in the Discord. I'm in fact streaming right in the group right now. So if you want to go ahead and join, engage in our conversations, and get greedy about making some money, then you can go ahead and do that. Of course, we're going to be operating within all of the laws of the United States, so don't think that we're going to be tripping you up. We want to keep things safe for our members, so all the scammers in the group, they get removed, they get auto-modded, they get blocked, they get sent to jail in our group. And we actually just opened up the jail for public viewing, kind of like the Monopoly space where you can just visit jail. But anyways, let's take a look at this, because ICP right now is on a run, and I really like ICP. I really like it. I like it more than Solana. And Solana's the one that in my portfolio went up 900% since I first bought Solana. For real. Like, I didn't buy too much Solana, but I bought and staked Solana, and now all of a sudden a year later it's over 900% more. And ICP is just one of those coins that deserves so much more. The absolute bottom here was at $3, all right? And so let's go ahead and close Copilot here, because what we're going to do is we're going to compare and contrast these things. $3, all right? So with $3, you would be up 300% had you bought back then and now. But $13 is just a good point to get in. Honestly, if you got in at $10, that's also a really good point to get in. This coin needs to run hard compared to Solana. So let's take a look at Solana, all right? Sol USDT. Okay, and Solana ran hard. Like, as you can see, it was $22, and now it's 100 and change. When I bought it, it was down here. It was like $10. It's like $13. I bought it at $13 back in November. I didn't know what I was doing. This move, I saw that. I didn't see this. I just bought. And then this happened, where it went up to 100 change. And it's still running, all right? Mind you, yes, it's been crazy, but it's still running. It doesn't want to slow down. This thing is up basically 10x from its bottom. You see that? This thing is running hard, and it hasn't, I guess you can consider this a retest of the monthlies, but this thing can definitely retrace if it wanted to. It's super suppressed right now, and it can just continue to run because it's a cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrencies are bullish beyond belief. I cannot tell you how bullish this stuff is. It's so bullish right now, it's unreasonable. I can't even find that many technical patterns because of how bullish it is. It's bullish, all right? Period. It's unreasonably bullish, but people are excited about this, and that's what we're here for. Okay, so what I want to do right now is go to ICP USDT / Solana USDT, so that we can compare and contrast the technicals of Solana before we go into the fundamental analysis. All right, and like I said, this is not financial advice. You can do whatever you want. All right, I don't care at the end of the day, because it's your money. It's what you want to do with it. Here's what we have on the daily chart. And I like doing these things because it lets us directly compare and contrast two coins. So we take the dollar out of it, and we just look at coin versus coin, because you can do this in the market. You can still have your technical patterns, because essentially what this is doing is just comparing people that are selling ICP for Solana or people that are selling Solana for ICP, the internet computer. And you can see just how low we are. This is a great buy if you're trying to sell Solana and get into ICP. ICP recently had its run from about 0.94, 0.95, all the way up to 1.2, which is only a 30%. And in cryptocurrency, these things can go wild. Look at how this is recently an asserted bottom. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a line here. And this is recently, hey, the markets are telling us, hey, this is the bottom. Okay, now yes, we did set a lower high compared to this, but that was because we tested the moving average to see how strong it was. So my guess, and it's just a guess, I could be wrong, this thing can just die tomorrow, okay? We are always open to possibilities here, but the probability for what I'm seeing here is that this is a cup and handle formation, and we're going to surpass the moving average, retest the moving average, and we're going to go up. The only reason we stopped here was because it was the moving average compared between ICP and Solana. So if we re-hit this again, which by the way, for 0.142 compared to right now is, I want to say like about a 10% gain. Okay, so it's not much, but we're back here. Okay, so if you want to sell your Solana in ICP, there you go. And by the way, look at how strong this looks. Look at how strong this break looks. It went up. This is just the break from 0.84, almost up 100%, 90%, and then it 100% retraced. And now the sky's the limit. I mean, look, if you want to set a price target, 0.26, that's up 100% from where it is now in terms of Solana. But crypto's crazy, okay? Now we can take a look at this and say, hey, look, we have a massive suppression. And then it showed us it was alive back here before 2023, came down, and it can go higher. It can go up to 0.74 if you really wanted to, but this is in terms of ICP and Solana. So let's go back to ICP. ICP right now is pumping, all right? It's just plain pumping. You can do whatever you can to try and control it. Here, let's get rid of all the America signs at the bottom. Tends to be a little bit distracting. Events, economic events, just turn it off. Okay, so as you can see, ICP used to be several $100, $300, $200. It used to be $63. It used to be that, and then it died down back in 2022, 2023. It died down and then started to just straight up erupt in the fall of 2023, which lets us know this thing's not coming back. This thing can run, all right? I'm telling you, this thing can run. Because it used to be several $100s, it can be that again. This was back here in the bear market of cryptocurrency after Bitcoin already did its run from $64,000. And we've just been dilly-dallying here for a couple of years now, and Bitcoin is screaming up. It is screaming up as if it is ready to just destroy that all-time high of 69,000, 70,000 bucks, and it is about to go to 100 bucks. Based on that, altcoins are going to run. Now, yeah, they might not run as hard as Bitcoin will. By the way, let's take a look at ICP per BTC. Okay, it's bullish. It's bullish. Now, yeah, if Bitcoin runs hard enough, this thing can go back down, but it's still likely to gain on the dollar terms. This is what ICP looks like in terms of Bitcoin. It's been bearish, but it can definitely, it's not done yet, in my opinion. It can definitely do some kind of pop formation like this, where from here it would go up dang near 3x in terms of Bitcoin. That's definitely in the possibilities. Or altcoins can finally get a stable relationship with Bitcoin and stop this whole long-term dump, short-term pump, long-term dump, and just start trading and correlating with Bitcoin. Maybe. That's not how it started. Altcoins typically just kind of stay where they are, and then they pump seriously hard, and then they go into a bear market for several years. But let's take a look at the shorter time frames, not year to date, but this is how it is right now. Okay, this is how it is, and look at it. The problem I have is that you can't really put too many technicals on it, but this thing is super bullish. All right, what can we do? We can say, hey, This was the high in terms of Bitcoin, and we recently retested that, and then we rejected off of that pretty dang well. We can say, yeah, look at that. We rejected off of it like a straight line. Like we touched it, and then we're going straight up. So we're very likely to hit up 20% in terms of Bitcoin. And then where else? Like where's the actual, like what can we do? We can do this, right? And then we can see, okay, maybe there's a cup and handle formation happening where we have our cup, we have our handle, and then we go up twice the size of the candle of the cup. Something like that can happen. And in that case, we would say, all right, maybe a target of 7K BTC. But what I care more about is in terms of dollars. Okay, because dollars are what we use to pay the bills. And as you can see, we were here for a short time, a couple of weeks, and we broke out of that. We broke out of that hard, and we're continuing to pump as we speak. It's just plain pumping. And if Bitcoin's gonna run according to the dollar, this thing's gonna pump according to Bitcoin. This thing's gonna pump harder. Like it just has to. Now, notice, yes, this was a big move from $5 all the way up to 12 bucks, but this is cryptocurrency we're talking about. This thing can go absolutely psychotic over the next month. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the monthly. All right, and my job here is not to convince you to buy ICP. I'm just letting you know what I'm looking at, okay? Here's what the monthly looks like for ICP, okay? We had a long drawdown and then bam, hit the moving average just immediately. And we already retested the moving average. So we don't need to go back down to the moving average. We don't need to set up a bull flag. We can just keep pumping. We can just keep pumping. This next month, we can go up to 30 bucks. And where is that at compared to 14 bucks? It's up 100%, all right? 100% change. So I like, this is just based on the technicals. Now, let's actually compare Solana and ICP. Mind you, Solana went up 10x. ICP has not made a move like that yet at all. Okay. So on the right, we have Internet Computer. On the left, we have Solana. Okay, so let's just skip through it. ICP, definitely not as popular as Solana. Okay, easy day. It has a max supply. Okay. Here's what the technicals look like. I don't think this is true. We need to update this. Yeah, it stopped in November. I don't know why this did that. Considering we did it in 2024, but you don't want to show. Really? All right. How about Tether? Yeah, there we go. All right. So over the last year, this is what's happened. Okay. Solana went from 20 bucks to 100. That's a 5x. ICP went from 3 bucks to 12 bucks. That's a 4x over the last 5 years. Solana had an all-time high of 250. It's now at 100. ICP had an all-time high of 200. It's now at 14. So yeah, we talk about the prices. This is not a good site. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here I have a little bit of data regarding ICP versus Solana. All right, so let's take a look at the market cap of Internet Computer before continuing, because some people might be like, oh my God, this is a lie market cap compared to where it is and where it could be and all that. All right, so the market cap right now is about $6.5 billion. All right. And Solana is at $46 billion. They have similar supplies currently, but the supply of Solana is infinite, and the supply of ICP is 512 million. All right. Solana has app integrations like you can integrate Shopify or whatever, but ICP is just an internet computer. Okay. You can run websites on there. You can run dApps on there. And I myself have used them. Now, Solana I think is highly similar to Ethereum. ICP I feel like is just its own thing. Considering the transaction cost here is a quarter of a thousandth of a penny per transaction, But this is just the flat rate of basically $5 per gigabyte per year. The transactions per second is also very different. Solana can support 2,769 transactions per second, where ICP supports at the moment 5,300, but during its peaks, it was able to support up to 20,000. And that's not even in terms of Ethereum equivalent transactions, where Ethereum equivalent is about 203,000. 203,000 Ethereum equivalent transactions per second. ICP is winning, all right, overall, because it's a better price point, it has a limited supply, and it has a superior infrastructure. ICP is just, I love it, you know, I like ICP, I like using it. It has a usable product, and it's no joke, it's right there, you know, right in front of you. Now, yeah, some people might be like, okay, well, I need to get a hardware wallet and all that, but it's super secure. It's so secure. I love it. So, ICP, folks, what do you guys think about the internet computer? Let me know what you think in the description, and I'm out of here. This has been episode 6 of ChartChase.